Okay, the first one we have is the Seven of Swords. And there is some mistrust or some apprehension, some fear based around personal things, physical things, either your home or items or even your heart. So there's a little bit of apprehension and distrust around the people that you're hanging with right now. So pay attention to that barometer, that guide in your body when it says, nah, I don't feel good about this. This feels a little hinky. Please trust that, Taurus. There is, looks like somebody trying to take advantage of a situation. So you're pretty wise, you're pretty keen. So use those abilities. Please speak your truth. Say no if no is appropriate. Say yes if yes is appropriate for you. But there is some distrust happening. Fear of theft. Also could be fear of physical danger. So take a look at that. Take a look at what your body is telling you. Trust and believe what your body is telling you and move out of that situation. Or release those friends. Do what you can to change that situation. If it feels unsafe to you, leave. Money isn't everything. We can make more money. So if you're staying in a situation because of an outcome for pay or an outcome for some kind of success, you can always create that another time. Your safety is paramount in the situation. So if you're feeling hinky, take your leave. Really take your leave and make sure that your body is safe. Make sure that, I'm not saying being paranoid about your safety, but take those precautions that you need to take. And get yourself out of the situation if it doesn't feel safe and your body's telling you it isn't safe. So take your leave with grace, but do what you can to secure your safety and your property. What crosses you is the 10. 10 is completion. The discs or the pentacles also can mean money, physical things, movement, a little bit of effort. So it looks like something that you've been putting effort into is coming to a close. Let it go. If it is the natural progression to let go. I have a feeling it is around money, that you're staying in a situation for the financial benefits or to reap the rewards of something that was that had begun months before. Don't risk your safety for anything or anyone. Money is not the end all be all. I know it has become the god of our society, but it is not. You need to take care of your health, take care of yourself, extricate yourself from a situation where you're waiting for a return, waiting for some kind of reward, and it feels like that is a false reward. So take what you need, leave the rest, and make sure that you are safe. Do not hang around for the possibility of a payout. I think your safety is worth more than any dollar amount. So Taurus, please trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust what the God of your heart is telling you, and you can make more money as long as you're healthy and happy. So make sure that your safety is paramount in the coming month. So that is the basis. That is what's crossing you. So don't rely on money being the outcome for the success of this journey that you're on. Sometimes it's better to know when to fold them and know when to run. So if it is feeling unsafe, please take yourself out of that situation. The Three of Pentacles is what is above you. This is connecting with the God of your heart. This is getting information or gleaning information on a spiritual level, on a God level, on a bigger than you level. For those atheist folks out there, it could just mean having the chance to walk in nature, collecting your thoughts, and really listening to what you need and what you want. It looks like new beginnings to a certain extent. Something is coming to an end, Taurus. And so it's time to refill that cup that's going to be empty. What do you want to do? Where does your next adventure take you? Where does the current, what can the current adventure yield for you? But really take a look at your spiritual side. What is in your heart song? What information that you can use to process your current situation, whether it is praying, whether it is throwing the tarot, whether it is checking in with a mystic messenger. It is time for you to take a step into your spirituality, into your manifestation and your magic. So get the information that you need, whether it's going into a church, a building, speaking to a psychic, reading a self-help book. Get the information that you need to take an educated step into your future. So, and we all need all the help that we can get this lifetime. And I am a big cheerleader for God. So however that looks for you, please connect with that God of your heart, whether it's connecting with people that are like mind spiritually, reading a book, making some sense of the questions that you have. But it looks like it's time for you, if you haven't begun already, to do a little soul searching. Find out what your next step is and what would really sing to you and where you need to be in the world. But it looks like a lot has changed for you over the last month, Taurus. Doesn't look like specifically one thing or another. It looks like everything. Looks like some self-awareness is coming up with the Hermit. It looks like taking a look at how your garden grows, whether that is your workspace, whether your relationship space, but it looks like a lot of things have been on your mind, Taurus. And now it's time to take one thing at a time, just one thing at a time. It's a little bit overwhelming when you look at everything all at once. Looks like you have been having some sleep issues as well. This looks like not enough sleep. This looks like too much sleep or nightmares, something hanging over your head, really drifting into your subconscious, into your subconscious. So bring them to the forefront. Take each one of these and meet the challenge. Look at it. Don't look at it all at once. It's just too overwhelming. We can only do one thing at a time. So pick one thing, Taurus, and resolve it or let it go. Then go to the next one. But it looks like you've been overwhelmed with possibilities for the last month. So one possibility at a time and explore it. And do it from a place of wisdom. So really take a look at all your choices, what spirit is telling you, which direction to go, whether it's a physical change. For many of you, I see either physically moving, and it looks like to a place that is completely different terrain from where you're living in. So if you're living in a dry, arid terrain, it looks like a wet area or a place near water. But there is definitely some movement around your home, Taurus. So yeah, just take each thing as it comes. This is the 3. This is trying to find your balance, really looking at all of the resources you have, not feeling that you have to make these challenges all by yourself and they're just hanging over your head, just waiting to fall. You do have help. You have help from the angels. You have help on the angels on the other side and the angels that are here on this earth plane. So ask for what you need, but be willing to do the work. Be willing to take that first step to empower yourself and to figure out how it will best suit you. And it looks like during the journey of your life, you have asked a lot of other people. So ask it of yourself first, see what you can do, and then don't be afraid to ask your angels, ask your guides, ask your wise people on the planet for a little clarity and a little help. You have so much strength of character. You have so much strength on the physical level, Taurus, that it's time to take all that strength and move it and do it with with gusto, and realize that you have created all these things to learn from. So it is you that need to really resolve them. Taking information from others is great, but do not hand off your responsibilities to others to solve, or don't have more faith in others than you do in yourself. You are a force to be reckoned with, Taurus. So please trust and believe in that, and move that energy. Take that first step, whatever it is. Just looking at it forever is not doing anything, and taking a step away from a lot of the influences, just to listen to your own heart, to listen to your own mind, the God of your heart and your guide. So take that time to extricate yourself or remove yourself from a situation or a person if you really need to make a decision that involves that person. Getting overloaded with their opinions and their ideas, their needs, their wants is not helping to facilitate growth for you. It is facilitating growth for them. So take a look at what you really want, and look at what would light your way. What changes do you need to look at to light your own way, and what first step do you need to do? Really get in touch with the God of your heart, your angels. There's a couple of angel cards in here, so really ask for supreme guidance. And asking you shall receive, Taurus. So just ask the spirits around you and those that are guiding you if you need help. I tend to believe, Taurus, that you have everything you need for a very powerful sign. I find that my beautiful Tauruses have a lot of questions of their own abilities and their faith in themselves. So please have faith in yourself. You guys are diligent and really can move a mountain if you put your mind to it. So realize that you have the strength. You have everything you need to meet and master this challenge that is in front of you, Taurus. So the Seven of Pentacles, really taking a look at things, investigating. This also can do with money. The coins here are with money. It can facilitate movement, but look at how you want to make your money. Where do you want to plant that seed to make it grow? Taking a leap of faith and making some changes. I also see a lot of thinking cards here, so don't get stuck too much in the process without making that first step. That first step into movement will help the rest of them fall in line. It will bring clarity to you, whether it's the right direction or not the right direction. So take that first step. Do a physical manifest, and then do the physical. Don't just stay in the mental place, because then it's just going to go over and over and over in your head. So make that first step, make it real, and the rest will follow. So free your mind and the rest will follow, lucky Tauruses. So that is something that's coming in the future. Right now, it looks like you're really in the contemplation state. Where will I go? What will I do? How is this going to look? How is my future going to look? I've been encouraging other signs in October to do the 5-year plan. Take a look at what you would like. With this ecliptical moon that came, that kind of shook up the whole universe. I'm sorry, ecliptical sun. It shook up the whole universe, made us really reflect on what we want, release stuff. So now it's time, October, to take a step into manifesting that into the physical realm. Right now, October is coming up. Samhain is coming up for us Wiccan witchy folks, and that is when the veils are the thinnest between the worlds. So put it out there in the world, what you want to be manifested. Spirit will pick it up and take it to where it needs to be. Knight of Wands is the basis of all this. The knights are usually depicted by men. It can be a woman. Wands are fire signs. That's Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. So there is a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries that is the basis of this movement. So I don't know if you're holding back because of this fire sign, or if you're changing things for this fire sign. It could be a child. But now is time to get that motion. This could be someone who will assist in motion as well, since there is fire. And I know Taurus, you lovely earth signs, it takes you a while to kick into gear, and hanging around fire signs really does help the earth signs kick things into gear and to move things out. Looks like there's some anger involved with this person, so I don't know if it's going to be a situation based on anger that you make movement from, but there's some anger and some resolution to be made with this younger fire sign. And it also will facilitate movement in your own life. So speak the words from your heart with love and kindness. Embrace your integrity. Don't get in the lower chakra levels and sling mud, sling shit. Don't name call. So really take it to the next level and communicate with love and kindness. And you will have motion. You will have resolution with unconditional love. Unconditional love. So 8, here we have the 8 of Swords. Swords is air. This is feeling really trapped. So it looks like the situation that you're in right now, you're feeling super trapped. You're not being able to heal yourself. And almost your thoughts are holding you captive as well. So I don't know if someone is telling you something that is negative and increasing your insecurity. But let all that stuff go. Just let it go. You are exactly where you need to be at the exact right time for you. So make a step towards your future, your happiness, and your goals. And release yourself from your mental torment, and finish what you need to finish, and then release all this stuff and move on. So it really looks like the ending of either a career, a way of life, a relationship. It's the ending of something and you're feeling really trapped in it. So it is a 10. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not a train. So keep going, one foot in front of the other. Don't give up, Taurus. It is almost the end. I have a very wonderful spiritual teacher that said, do not give up before the miracle. So that is your mantra, Taurus, for this wonderful October. Keep going. It is in the process of ending and healing and walking into a new space. You're not quite there yet. You have to complete something. So complete it, dot the I's, crosses the T's, wrap it with a bow, and then let it go. But if you let it go now without completing it, it will come back to you. So finish this journey. It looks like one that's been in your space for about 4 or 5 years. So now it's time to complete that journey and move on to the next. And here's the next. Look at how nice that is. From this yucky card to to this beautiful card. The Sun, new beginnings, baby steps, releasing things that don't serve you anymore, bringing in the healing light, bringing it in lighter. Your space has been kind of heavy and kind of sad, actually, kind of sad for the last month or so. So now it's time to take that leap of faith into the new beginnings. The sun is lighting up for me. So pay attention to what Spirit is telling you, and Spirit is guiding you toward the light, towards things that will lighten your heart and lighten your purpose. You've been on a pretty heavy road. It looks like some physical drudgery, things that are coming out in your body, manifesting your body, not in such a healthy way. So make sure and take care of your back. I'm feeling that your back and your spine and your support system has been a bit challenged. So move into a little more self-care with the back, whether it's massage, better mattress, recalculating a movement, whether it's ergonomics at work, but make sure and take care and protect your back over the next couple of weeks. It is your support system, and you can't do a darn thing without it. So your new beginnings rely on your health. They rely on a healthy mind, a healthy body, a healthy spirit. So right now, that is what you're processing here. You're processing all this caca that has been hanging out in your space and not really affording you the leap into your own future and your own destiny. It looks like you're completing some cycles so you can really get on the soul journey again. Get right back on that journey. Get back on the horse and right away. So that is coming up for you. So a little faith, a little bit of more physical pleasure, if it will, whether it's great sex or a hot tub or whatever it takes for you to feel a little more validated on the physical level, on the fun physical level. That would be great. The Ace of Wands here is the culmination card here, and I do two for clarity. Ace of Wands. Wands is movement, Wands is fire, Wands is really creating that abundance, taking it from a thought form and putting it into the physical. Ace of Wands is God stuff. This is your karma. This is time for you to follow your journey and maybe not aid so many others in theirs, but really take a look at your journey and what that looks like to you for the 5-year plan. Also, the Eight of Wands is one of my favorite cards. It's really taking a look at your journey so far on this planet, from 0 to whatever linear age you are. What has worked for you? What has not? What are the lower levels that you need to release? What are the things that you do want to continue doing or developing or working on that bring you great joy? Now it's time to really find your smile, Taurus. Find your smile. You've been kind of in the lower levels doing stuff that has not felt in line with your karmic journey. So now it's time to release that. You have the information for every one of these situations that you have experienced. So you can let go of the behavior and take the information into your next part of your journey. So this is the 9. 9 is close to completion. So we have the 9 and the 10. Here, so yes, your house is going to revamp, change, either move, relationship space too, but a lot of stuff is on your mind and really having trouble sleeping. Either you sleep too much, not enough. It also can reflect in your physical body with your elimination source. I don't mean to be tacky, but a lot of times when we are overthinking something or it's preventing us from sleeping and getting the adequate sleep we need, or the rejuvenative, restful sleep, a lot of times our body takes it out on our elimination system. So sometimes we either go to the bathroom too much or we don't go at all, and it's feeling a little bit constipated here, Taurus. So make those movements into freeing yourself. Your body will free up as well. Your elimination system will, and your lower intestines. Looks like your stomach is involved in this as well. So release that stuff, and you will most definitely feel better. So it's also may be the physical discomfort that you're feeling in your back, in your head, is preventing you from sleeping well as well. But there is just too much on your mind. So pick one thing, my dear Taurus. Pick one thing and continue to resolution. And if it doesn't look resolvable, please let it go. It is not serving you on your karmic journey into abundance and joy and unconditional love. So now it's time to have some unconditional love for yourself. Put yourself first. You are a very responsible sign, Taurus, when it comes to, or most of you